Oh, I just bought a Foxbody Mustang in December, convertible. What was I thinking? Sounds healthy. Oh, the wheels don't even spin. Not even in the cold. So before I jump into it, my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. This is my grandfather, Papa Al, the famous Papa Al, and we are at a dealer-only auction. And I didn't really need anything today. And we're like going into winter, so it's stupid, or even beetle-headed, some would say, tell me what movie that's from, to buy a toy, even worse, a convertible, going into snow season. But I did. I sometimes can't help myself and go against my better judgment. So my name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's see what we bought. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Flying Wheels. You are getting a sneak peek into our next series, our Mecum Auto Auction Classic Car Sale in Kissimmee, Florida series. I went out on a limb, called Mecum Auction, beep boop bop, and said, hey, I want to sell 5 cars in January. Problem is, I didn't have 5 cars. I have to buy 5 cars or find 5 cars, fix them, clean them, and then ship them down to Florida. It will cost me a minimum of $1,000 plus a seller's fee for each car, so minimum $5,000 plus the cost of shipping, plus the cost of recon, and I'm hoping I'm gonna make some money. This is episode 1. We're gonna go to a dealer auction today where, teaser alert, we're buying that Mustang, and I'm gonna show you all about it. Then we have to find 4 more cars. In another episode, I'm gonna fly to Florida, which I've already done, to see if I can find more cars. Teaser, I also wasn't able to do that. And then see if we can get our 5th car and ship it down. We have like 2 weeks, because what you're watching right now, Christmas is like 2 days away, and I'm getting nervous. And all this work is to potentially lose money. It could be a terrible financial decision. I have no idea. You're gonna find out alongside with me. Let's flash back to the day when we bought this Mustang.
Flashback.
All right, C128, where are you? Not that old faded Camry, not the Volkswagen, not the F450. Where is my car? Look at this big boy. F450 Platinum 6.7 Power Stroke dually, but that is not my car. I don't know where my car... All right, I have no idea where it is, so while I look at it, I'm going to explain a couple things for you. I own a dealership. I have a dealer's license, which gives me access to dealer auctions, which most of you can't go to. And with access to these auctions, it gives me access to some kind of cool cars every once in a while. And today is one of those days, I hope. I don't even know. Now, going through auction lanes, you don't get a lot of time to look at cars, like 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Had I got here earlier, I would have taken more time to look at this car. What'd you say? He found it. He found it. What is it?
A Mustang 2?
Had I, not a Mustang 2, God no.
No.
So had I had more time, I would have gotten here earlier and looked at the car, but I showed up late because I was dilly-dallying this morning, editing videos. Here is what I purchased. This right here is a 1991 Ford Mustang LX convertible from Florida with very, very minimal rust. All I could find was this little spot right down there. Now, it being from Florida, I'm sure it's been repainted because the paint's in pretty great shape for a 91. What does that mean? It's 32 years old. I know that it runs a little bit because I saw it run through the auction block. Has, unfortunately, a Dog-O-Matic transmission. I would prefer that 5-speed, but that's a rare car to find. And yes, it is a convertible. What a square vehicle this is. All right, Pop, this should have the infamous 5-liter. 5-liter. You mind popping the hood for me? Let's check this thing out. You know what? I'll pop the hood. Lever, you pop the hood. Now, it says 46,000 miles. I can promise you that is not original mileage. It is probably 146 because you'll notice a 5-digit odometer. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-digit. They don't have the space for the ones because back then cars didn't even usually last 100,000 miles. Unlike this one. All right, where is she? Pop. Now, what's funny about these, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, I believe these are 4 lugs in what would be kind of a muscle car. Yep, there she is. Our 5-liter. Looks original, looks uncleaned and unkempt, just like myself. All right, let's hear her purr. Hey everyone, I want to take a second to talk about today's sponsor, BetterHelp. So this is kind of me going outside the box and getting a little vulnerable. I'm stressed all the time. I have a lot of businesses, I have a lot of things going on that really get to me, and sometimes it's nice to have someone to talk to, and that's not always an option. So I actually personally use BetterHelp because I try to reach out to a therapist to just have somebody to talk to, and it was near impossible. And that's where BetterHelp came in. I own several businesses, I'm married, I have 3 kids, and I'm stressed all the time. And sometimes I feel like I'm just like on the brink and about to crack. BetterHelp has helped me find calm and peace in my crazy life. I can talk one-on-one with a therapist, and to be honest with you, my first therapist, I didn't really see eye to eye with her. So BetterHelp made it easy for me to switch therapists too. And you can have your meetings via phone or video. So sometimes just when I'm driving, I'll have a chat. And in this hectic time, I absolutely recommend BetterHelp. So if you feel that way and you think you deserve to give your mental health the same attention as your physical health, or if you're on the brink and need to take a breath, maybe consider therapy. BetterHelp is an excellent place to start, and they're offering 10% off your first month when you sign up using the link betterhelp.com/flying wheels. There is a link right in the description. Now, like I said, I don't know anything about this car, so everything I'm seeing is for the first time, just like you. So everything you see, I see. Let's see if it starts. I don't think I need to pump it because it's fuel injected. All right, come on, girl. She fired right up. All right, so let's go hear the engine. Quiet. Sounds healthy. But will it shift and does the top work? All right, let's see if the top works. Oh, crack in the windshield. Bummer.
Yeah, on the other side too.
Bummer.
See on the left side?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, doesn't sound good. It's going up and down, but I'm afraid I'm cracking. Top, like cracking in the cold?
There's a, yeah, but there's a bar that's unscrewed.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. You can drive. Was it?
The screws are missing back here.
So what happened?
I don't know. It's got something.
Stuck?
Maybe that's the noise in the car.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right here. Oh, that looks like for the seatbelt.
It's a seatbelt.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get it out of here. You can drive. Before we take off, here's what's kind of cool. I'm going to the Mecum auction in Kissimmee, Florida in January, which is probably like by the time this video comes out, like just a couple weeks away. I need 5 cars because I got 5 numbers without having any cars to run. So I'm going to try to clean this up, fix anything that needs to be fixed, and ship it down to Mecum within a month, and then hopefully make some money on it or lose money. I have no idea. It could cost me a ton of money just to get it down there and find out it doesn't sell, and then I'm out of luck. But it's worth a shot, and it'll make some good videos. So this is going to be a Mecum auction car, so the timing is perfect.
I hated these cars when they come out.
Why do you say that?
They rattle traps.
Rattle traps.
Fell apart.
Rattle traps and fell apart even new, huh?
Yeah.
What was the first generation of this? Like 83 and a half, 84 and a half, they had a GT350 like commemorative edition. I had one of those when I was in Florida. So that was kind of cool, although it was a dog, like did not get out of its own way. This one probably the same. All right, Pop, get on it. Let's feel those ponies. Sounds better than it feels. That's the good thing about those 5 liters. They always sounded good, even though they didn't have much power. You could build them to have power. Want to take it to lunch?
We're gonna put later.
Yeah.
With the top down?
Yeah, let's go with the top down. It's only 40 degrees. All right, Papa Al's new whip of the week. This is our newest toy for the Mecum auction next month in January. So we bought this in New Hampshire. We're gonna fix it, clean it, and then sell it in Kissimmee, hopefully. It really is a pretty good looking car. Are you assisting the window? We have the trim's faded and kind of bent out of shape. Maybe we can heat that up and get it back in place. Wheels, great shape. Tires, great shape. Dual MagnaFlow exhaust. Pup, you in neutral or park? Give it a little reveroo. Sounds good. All right, who knows what this is though? What does this do? It's a button. What is that? I have no clue. Little bit of rust here and here, And then the corner of the bumper right there. Body's solid, and it's missing like little things, like trim piece right here. Yes.
What's with this one window's higher?
Your window's higher than what? This window's higher than this window?
Yeah.
It wasn't up all the way. Should be now. Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, you pulled it up?
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Actually, I wonder if that's normal because this is about the same gap as that.
This will still gotta go up.
It still has to go up? All right.
Put it on the way.
Too bad it's winter. This is kind of a fun family ice cream getter. Check out these old seatbelt buckles. Let's hear those 180 ponies roar. It's comfortable and it doesn't rattle that much.
No.
It really feels like a pretty tight car.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of rattles and,
No.
and like things like the windows are tight. How's the steering feel?
Good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of creaks in it.
Yeah.
Huh. You might have scored.
This is walking pinion steering too.
All right, I want to show you something, but I want you to explain it if you don't mind. How many keys does this car have?
2.
One circle and one square. Why?
Trunk and glove compartment is the round.
Trunk and glove is the round one?
Yeah.
I never remember which is which.
Yeah. And
Now, you told me something on your T-Bird. Oh, it doesn't apply to this. So on your T-Bird, you always told me
yeah, the cuts go
the
up.
cuts go up, but these keys have cuts on both sides. Car guys will appreciate this. Watch this, pup. See how easily and clean that door shut? No pressure, I barely tapped it. We have a little bit of a gap right here though. It's a good looking ride. Now if it only had white leather interior and white wheels, oh my goodness. I have a rag top down so my hair can't blow. Any clue?
No idea what that.
Same here, no idea. It's like a fidget for a kid to just play with, I guess. Maybe the internet knows. Oh, yes!
Gold mine.
That is a gold mine for sure. We have the tonneau cover,
The boot, yeah.
the boot, and the original airbox. Oh, score! Why does it have 2 center consoles? What's wrong with this center console? I have no idea. Score in the trunk. This is why I like auction day. Number one, every Thursday, I get to have lunch with this guy. Number two, you never know what you're gonna buy. I didn't come here knowing I was gonna buy an old Mustang convertible going into winter. What a fun day. All right, we're back and I left the top off and it's cold. Wow, starts right up.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have 99 restaurants or is it just up here? This car is tight. Like even these directionals go right up and down. They're not hard or they don't stick. I am missing a horn button now. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't work.
You need
Doesn't work on that side. So I need a horn button and a windshield for it. And then a little bit of love. All right, let's get on it a little bit. Oh, the wheels don't even spin. Not even in the cold.
yeah.
I have to say, I am pumped about this Mustang. Shoot, I have a problem. I heard the top cracking in the cold weather, and this is what happened. Frig. That was all me because of the damn New Hampshire cold winters. This was not like that when it ran through the auction. That is... It got cold and it cracked going down. Oh, that's awful. I mentioned it briefly earlier in this video. I'm going to the Mecum auction in Kissimmee, Florida in January. It's now December, early December. I reserved 5 numbers without actually having 5 cars, which means I have to get 5 cars and then get them to Florida for the auction. Now, I think I'm gonna run my Nissan Skyline as my first car. I now have a Mustang that we have now a month to fix and get ready and prep and ship down there. So that leaves 3. Now I'm going next week to Orlando to go to some dealer auctions in Orlando, hoping I can find, it was gonna be 5, but now just 3 cars. So if I can find 3 cars in Orlando, it will save me on shipping costs. I just have to store them at the auction for like 2 weeks, get them to Mecum 2 weeks later, and then hopefully I can sell them for more than I paid for at the dealer auction right up the road from the Mecum auction. This whole thing's a gamble. I have no idea how this is gonna play out. It's like I'm rolling the dice on all of it. I paid $44.60 for the Mustang. Now I have to do a windshield, we have to do some love to it, and a couple odds and end repairs, and then ship it's gonna be $1,200 to $1,400. So I don't know if I'm gonna make any money, but for now, we're gonna get this thing back to my shop. So welcome to the end of episode number 1 in our Mecum Classic Car Sale Auction video. You're getting a sneak preview into video episode number 2. This Mustang is coming out great. No thanks to me at all. No thanks to me. Thanks to that guy right there. That's Devin. Devin's bringing this thing back to life. It's amazing. That's a whole new video. I don't want you to see it yet. We're not going to show it to you. And we have the Skyline, which is back there somewhere. We're going to run that through. And I still have to get 3 more cars. So in the 3rd video, I'm gonna fly to Florida to see if I can buy some more cars in Florida and just save me the shipping. Like if I can buy them at auctions in Orlando, it would save me $1,200 per car to ship it. And then I just have to worry about transporting it from there to the other auction, and then I'm good to go. So hopefully that works out as well, and you get to see that teaser. I already did that. I already know what happens, and I'm not gonna tell you. So you get to watch the other videos to see what happens. And then to finalize these videos, we're gonna run them through the auction. I hired a production crew, like cameras and mics, and we're gonna turn it into a TV episode, and that's gonna be the final episode where we see if they, number 1, sell, and number 2, if we made money or lost money. So if you wanna tune along, stay tuned, whatever, hit the bell down below, and you'll get notifications every time we make a new video, and you get to subscribe, and then just hit thumbs up because it doesn't cost you anything. It's helpful for me. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. Adios.